Hi everyone, this is Shashini and I am here to continue my topic, Interactive Effects of Climate Change and Environmental Sustainability. In my previous episode, I spoke about these two phenomena individually and about the causes for climate change. Now, let me continue to connect these two phenomena and explore the significance of environmental sustainability. Let's start with understanding the role of environment in regulating climate change and vice versa. So, what forms the basis of their relationship? Or rather, what could be the basis for their interaction? If we take a moment and think, yes, it should be because of some communication between the living organisms and their surroundings, and that's widely known as ecosystem. So, an ecosystem is nothing but a community of living organisms in conjunction with the non-living components of their environment interacting as a system. Out of the many types, terrestrial and marine ecosystems play an important role in regulating climate change. They currently absorb roughly half of the man-made carbon emissions. Along with ecosystem, biodiversity services also help us to adapt to and to mitigate climate change. Biodiversity is the variety of plant and animal life in the world or in a particular habitat. Terrestrial biodiversity is usually greater near the equator, which is the result of the warm climate. Therefore, ecosystems and biodiversity are a crucial part of our effort to combat climate change. Working with nature rather than against it brings multiple benefits also for preserving our climate. By conserving nature and restoring ecosystems, we can reduce vulnerability and increase resilience. Nature conservation and restoration is our only weapon to protect ourselves from the adverse effects of climate change. The continuing loss of biodiversity and degradation of ecosystems weakens their ability to provide essential services to the extent that we risk reaching irreversible tipping points. These irreversible effects make this planet devoid of resources for the future generation. For example, continued burning of fossil fuels contributes to the level of carbon dioxide in the Earth's atmosphere, leading the way to climate change. The rapid industrialization and the careless attitude of mankind leads to environmental deterioration. As we probe into these issues deeper, it becomes evident that climate change is a two-way sword. It affects the quality living of today's generation and the living, or rather the existence of tomorrow's generation. The negative impacts of climate change on human health are also quite daunting. A decade back, an NCBI report, a National Center for Biotechnology Information report, stated that climate change is said to affect human health through heat waves, droughts, and through the rapid spread of an infectious disease. And now we are witnessing the spread of an infectious disease via this pandemic. When we miss out to address the already expected disasters, it's very apparent that it's due to our negligence, due to which we have lost so much and can't afford to lose any further. Hence, we need to gear up all the necessary initiatives because all these environmental concerns and climate change call for a more proactive participation because a reactive mindset is not going to help any further. I will come up with more evidences and possible measures in my next episode. Thank you.